Okay, for class 10 students, chapter 7 coordinate geometry. First of all, you need to learn some basic points. First, plane figure. Any kinds of flat surface is called a plane. This plane paper also your plane. Top of the table, floor, these are all your plane surface. In any plane surface, if you will draw two mutually perpendicular lines, mutually perpendicular means from all the corners it will be 90 degree. Then total 4 parts you are getting. Each part is called quadrant. You can mark from here 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all fixed. This corner x, this is x dash, y, y dash, origin. This line is horizontal line. So the horizontal line xo, x dash is called x-axis, and the vertical line yo, y dash is called y-axis, and O point is called origin. Let us draw once more. This is your first quadrant, second, third, fourth. X, x dash, y, y dash, O. Right side of the origin is positive. There x is positive. Left side of the origin x is negative. Above the origin y is positive. Below y is negative. Suppose in this first quadrant there is a point P. I have to measure. From origin we can measure. If this is x, this is y, then the point will be represented by x, y inside the first bracket. For any point x, y, x is called abscissa, y is called ordinate, and the system is called coordinate system. In this first quadrant, both x and y plus plus, second quadrant x minus y plus, third quadrant x, y both are negative, fourth quadrant x plus y minus. Now this sign convention you need to learn very well. Quadrant 1, abscissa x is positive, ordinate y also positive. Nature of x and y. Positive means greater than 0, negative means less than 0. So x greater than 0, y greater than 0. Second quadrant minus plus, x less than 0, y greater than 0. Third quadrant both are minus, so x less than 0, y also less than 0. Fourth quadrant x plus y minus, so x greater than 0, y less than 0. You need to learn this very well. Now coordinates of the origin is 0, 0. Any point on the x-axis taken as x, 0. Any point on the y-axis taken as 0, y. Even remember that equation for x-axis y equal to 0, equation for y-axis x equals to 0. Now Pxy, x abscissa, y ordinate. If x is 0, then the point will lie on the y-axis, and if y is 0, then the point will lie on the x-axis. Now in this chapter, your first formula, distance formula. If two points are given, one is P x1 y1, Q x2 y2, then distance PQ will be square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. By drawing coordinate axis, by applying Pythagoras theorem, we used to get this. But proof is not required, only you need to learn the formula. So sentence wise you can learn the distance between any two points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 is given by PQ equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Please memorize it very well. Now exercise 7.1, question number B1. Find the distance between the following pairs of points. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2 points are given. Direct you can start. Distance between 2, 3 and 4, 1 is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This will be x1, y1. You should mark x2, y2. Then x2 minus x1, 4 minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. Subtraction is 2, 2 square minus 2 square, 4 plus 4, root 8. 8, you can factorize it, 2 into 2 into 2. Inside 2 same number, outside 1. So first answer came out 2 root 2 and units. Normally distance we can measure by meter, kilometer, centimeter, etc. Here no unit, so you have to indicate units. Now question number 2. These two are the points. Distance between this and that, same way, use the formula. Mark x1, y1, x2, y2. Then minus 1, minus minus plus 5 whole square plus y2 is 3 minus 7 whole square. This is 4 square, this is minus 4 whole square. 16 plus 16 root 32. After factorization, your answer is coming 4 root 2 units. Now third one, point is given AB and minus A minus B. So distance between AB and minus A minus B is same formula you can put x1 y1 x2 y2, then minus A whole square plus minus B whole square, that is minus 2A whole square plus minus 2B whole square. Then under root we are getting 4A square plus 4B square, 4 common out, A square plus B square left over, root 4 makes 2, square root of this will be left over. This is the answer to this. Now question number 2. Find the distance between the points 0, 0 and 36, 15. Can you find the distance between the two towns A and B discussed in section 7.2? So first calculate distance between these two. Apply the formula. Then x2 minus x1 whole square, 36 minus 0 whole square, 15 minus 0 whole square. You are getting square root of 36 square plus 15 square. 1296 plus 225. Addition is 1521. Its square root 39 units. By long division method you can find out. From the last double you can mark. Same number should be utilized. 3 3s are 9. Balance 6. 21 will come down. 3 plus 3 makes 6. Maximum 9 times. Both the places same number. You are getting 621. The answer is 39 units. Now same question in section 7.2 page number 163. You can get this diagram where distance between two towns AB they are telling us to find. This measurement is given 36 km. This is 15 km. So by applying Pythagoras theorem we will find out AB. AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. Hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. AB square equals to 15 km whole square plus 36 km whole square. This is 225. This is 1296. Kilometer square should be there. Addition 1521. If square goes there it will be square root. Now square root of this already we found 39 km. So distance between two towns AB is 39 km. Now question number 3. Determine if the points these three are collinear. For finding collinearity you can take them in one line. Distance AB and BC and AC will calculate. If these two together can give us AC, then they are in collinearity. That means these 3 points are coming in one line. So let A, B, C be the given points. Distance AB we can calculate same way. Distance BC we can calculate same way. Distance AC we can calculate same way. But all the results we found different. A became root 5. This is entirely different to root 53. This is root 265. By adding AB and BC, you will never get AC. That's why even we cannot add these two also, because under root number is different. So it is not matching with AC. Since it is not matching, these 3 points are not collinear. Bye.